All right, all right. What's going on, everyone? What's going on? What's going on? Good morning. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. What's going on, 7-Day? What's going on, Mike? Good to see you guys. Hope you had a good Christmas, a good weekend. Yes, sir. Getting things set up on my side. Good, man. Yeah, Christmas was good. Family's good. Everyone's good, man. Appreciate the like already. Awesome. Nice, man. Yeah, Stuart. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. All right, so we got a couple minutes for this open to sort of shake out, see what's going on. Let's dive in already. Just kind of smash the like button, guys. Get the YouTube going thing, whatever. You know? Here we go. All right, so let's take a look at session ranges real quick. It is Monday. And actually, before we look at ranges, let's look at news just to make sure. Monday, no news. No red folder news anyways. You got Chicago PMI. That's nothing. Pending home sales. I think we're in for a market correction with home sales, guys. Homes are just not selling. They've been on the market longer than the average, the norm in general. So everyone's getting ready for the new year. Let's just look at the charts. We already dumped this morning quite a bit. We're extended from VWAP. We already expanded during London, took out prior session lows. Here is that low that I was talking about. When did we talk about this? Friday, right? Yeah, Friday. All right, this is last Monday's low. Okay, so basically, giving back the week. So Santa rally into Santa rug pull. Santa rally into Santa rug pull. That's fun. All right, so let me put this over here. So giving it back a little bit. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Let's see. There we go. Just highlighting some flex there. Highlighting the flex, baby. There we go. Stuart, good to have you here, bro. Happy to hear that Christmas was good for everyone. Smash the like button if you had a good Christmas. All right? If you had a good Christmas, smash a like. Let's go. Let's get it going, guys. All right, so Santa rally into Santa rug pull. Nick, good morning. And we're still expanding down right now. All right. So this was the liquidity area right here. You can see price kind of, got a little held up and then decided, you know what, we're going to continue. That's interesting. All right. Is this Black Monday? Is this what's going on? We're already like, what are we? 400 points? Good Lord. Okay. Interesting. All right. So on a 5-minute time frame, I'm not really, I'm going to let the market kind of work its thing out Monday. Okay. What we don't want to do is get, kind of impatient and get into a trade in the wrong direction, and then price reverses and goes that direction for the rest of the day. So I'd like to see, I'm going to put the 15-minute candle over here. I'd like to see that first probably 30 minutes, work itself out. And I am trading prop. So I do have that up here. I will share that with you guys as well. Morning, Lewis. Morning, Noob. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a good Christmas, man. But yeah, I will share this prop account as well. I'll put it up here. I sent Troy a message. He's kind of feeling a little off. So send some positive prayers to Troy. Hopefully he feels better, man. Everyone's getting sick this time of year. Everyone. It's just, you almost can't avoid it, Shout out to anyone who didn't get sick. I'm in that very lucky batch, and I always get sick. Every Christmas I get sick. I'm surprised. So if you haven't gotten sick, you're in a very small group of people that are lucky. Very lucky. I'm putting the prop up here as well. Just give me a second. Where's that? Yeah. Okay. There we go. I know it's small. I can expand it if I get into a trade or whatever, but right now I'm just gonna leave it right there. Cool. 51,500 two accounts. I'm going for like $400 a day is my profit target on this prop. That might be a little aggressive, but I'm trying to knock it out. You know what I mean? I really just want to get to the payout, have that happen, open up 19 or 18 more accounts, and go ahead and just trade this with you guys daily. That's what I'd like to do. I am not going to be trading on YouTube very often. This is kind of a spur of the thing. I don't know if that's a thing, but spur of the thing. So I will be trading in my private group daily. Even Wednesdays are I'm going to keep it pretty private in there. I like YouTube. It's not that I don't, and these videos help the channel, but I don't like the lag. And if I'm gonna scalp, I can't. I don't think it's fair. So gonna be keeping it in the circle. You know what I'm saying? So just a heads up. A little bit of a divergence here on this 1 minute. You can see CVD is just like, nope, we're out of here. This is the order book, right? So order book is still bearish. Really need to pop above this previous swing for that to change from changing hands, right? So to get into a more bullish scenario, because right now, they're just not finding a whole lot of support down here just yet. But that could change quickly. We do have a little divergence here with volume, and the market just opened. So it's easy for volume to pop above these ranges right as the market opens because there's more volume in the market. So you just have to keep your eye on that. If you are using these indicators that I've been showing, I know they almost seem like they give you a superpower, right? And a lot of you guys are posting in our private group wins, and I understand it kind of can make you feel, I don't know, Like, especially if you start off winning with them, you start to feel like, oh, these give me a superpower. But be careful. Size appropriately. I agree. I concur. This is a dangerous place for Bitcoin. This is a nice support level that Bitcoin is looking like she wants to give up. Anyone trading Bitcoin? Let me know. My idea is not popular. Everyone gets mad that I'm like a bear. I'm just looking at the chart. Broke the trend line. Consolidation box. More liquidity below. Stuart, you scalp BTC over the weekend? Did you get a short or a long or what? That's awesome. Nope. Congrats. You're holding, but you're thinking about selling and buying when it drops. Yeah. I think a lot of people will be buyers in the 70,000 range. And probably 80 as well. But I'm looking for like 75K. I know that sounds crazy. But where's it at? Let me open this up. Yeah. Weekly time frame. These are my 3 scenarios for BTC. So I'm a buyer at these levels. I just hope I'm not one of those people that are in at the end of some short cycle, because I'll be pissed. You know what I mean? Like the one time I start dollar cost averaging in, thinking that I'm playing it right, and then she dips to like 40K. That's what I don't want. Nick, you got some shorts over the weekend? Nice. And she continues to dump. Wow. Is this Black Monday? What's going on? I've been hearing some rumors about it. But good job, Nick. Nice. In and out, right? That's the way to do it. Stuart had some range plates. Nice. You were looking at 82K. Yeah, I can dig 82K. The only reason I can dig it is because it's below my first averaging level. But a lot of people were looking at me like, you know, screw you, man. Bitcoin's going to the moon. So I've already lived through, this will be my 3rd cycle. Like where I've owned crypto and actively traded it. It'll be my third cycle. So I've seen it. Nothing goes up in a straight line forever, folks. So, yeah. Anyways. All right, a little bit of a divergence possibly panning out here, but it's always more dangerous to try to catch this falling knife when you have this much momentum. It's better to just wait for the bounce. Get it on the... I'd much rather price go up to VWAP or a key level, maybe this fair value gap up here, and then show a divergence on a lower time frame going down. That would be safer. Here's a 15-minute, first 15-minute range. Just kind of mark that. So we are potentially closing below it. And dude, nice. In a short before open on my PA, 10K in profit. Just remember, who are you trading with? Because if it's Apex, just remember the 30% consistency rule. I hear all these stories about people doing well and then not getting payouts. So man, I don't know what's up with this. Hold on. That's better. Things are looking funky on my video. Had to fix that. I got a little OCD when it comes to this. I at least want it to look nice. Apex 25K is my Apex. My 10K is... Okay. I thought you meant you were 10K in profit. You're saying it's a 10K account. Gotcha. I'm just looking out for you, dog. All right, man. Good luck. Oops. Check out any other key levels here. Yeah. This is what I had marked last week. And I had a big fat circle right here. If you check out the live stream from last week. And then I had an arrow. And the arrow said price is going here. But instead, it went there. Up here. And it didn't quite tap it before it turned around. So I was like, okay. But this downtrend, this impulse move, you know, on a 4-hour, breaking structure, you know, nothing's really changed because you still have the highs up here. You have a 3-candle pullback, right? And so, yes, is that a break of structure? Yes, technically, yes. This is a change of character to the upside, right? But I don't know, man. Like, there's a big part of me that looks at this type of, structure here, and I go, well, look at this inefficiency. And to me, and it's tough because, structurally speaking, yes, on a 4-hour, you break structure here. But does this really look like we are changing structure to go up? To me, it doesn't. It looks like we retraced, filled some inefficiency, some imbalances, and then failed. I mean, we failed swing, right? And then if price, closes below this right here, I mean, that's bad news bears right there, That's bad. We had a major support level up here at the 21.5s. That was the chance for a price to sort of hang on, continue up, looking somewhat bullish, because this is a shelf that was tapped prior, tapped again, and then failed. So not good, not great. Definitely not great. Let's see, we got 8 minutes for this 15-minute candle. See how we're staying within this first 15-minute open? That's why I just want to chill and wait for that to close. A lot of there can be a lot of wisdom gained from just waiting. $10K would be nice. It's supposed to be 80 degrees today in Dallas. Just putting some labels on these things, man. So showing a divergence on the volume as well as the money flow. CBD popping below here. So just kind of waiting. I'm trusting more the order book right now than volume. But if we can hold this and volume goes higher, I will take a long. Josh says, stumbled on your channel last night. I appreciate the focus on risk, money management. I think we align. I run a prop in the space. I'm curious how I can contact you. Yeah, man. Just you can email me. The Midas Touch Trading Group at gmail.com. Appreciate it, Josh. What prop do you run? Or you can just DM me in Skool. I'm in there every day. All right, so the new year's coming up. I got a question for everyone, if you don't mind. And this is in the spirit of, I don't know if you guys have New Year's resolutions or not. Type 1 in chat if you have a New Year's resolution. Type 2 in chat if you don't, just to get a feel for the room. I just want to see, does anyone in here actually do it? I'm going to type 2 because I do not have a New Year's resolution yet. So I put 2. I just want to see where you guys are at. So at church, we had this new pastor or a sub pastor, whatever, just a speaker, right? And he oversees like 7 life churches. And he was amazing. He was absolutely, actually, no offense to Craig Rochelle, but man, I wouldn't mind if they just rotated every other week. They were so good. This guy was that good. I mean, he was just, you know what it is? His swagger, and he has this big beard like Troy, right? And his swagger and realness was just so epic. It was like, I just want to be cool like him, man. And the way he told stories was really good too. But I actually ended up taking notes. It was the first time I ever took notes in church. Like, that's how you know it's good. But the whole service, the topic was about how change is hard. And I know change is hard because I've like literally changed career paths in my life, right? And I'm sure some of you guys have done the same. I used to think I was a musician and that's all that I could be, and I was a signed artist under Universal Records, and I thought that was it. That's my life. If like I'd just rather die, is the way I felt, And I know that sounds extreme, but that's what I felt. I thought I couldn't do anything else with my life. So change is hard because I got into like marketing basically for other companies, getting leads for other companies, and I realized I was pretty good at that. It's pretty good on the phone, pretty good at just selling and creating relationships and just being honest. I have to have products or a service that I really love, because if it's BS, I don't want to do it. I don't want to give you leads. I don't want to work for you. I don't want to do any of that. But change is hard, because then I went from that to like, well, first of all, it was like a singer, right, frontman, to a producer. That was hard. Switching from that, not only did I have to learn how to produce and everything that goes behind that, that took years. But then going from that to having a company where I had 16 people in a 1,500 square foot apartment in North Hollywood, California, dialing from my apartment, generating leads for people. That was that. And then I switched over, not to go down this rant of what I've done, but I'm just saying there's been a lot of changes in my life. And so it hit hard, because he said that change is hard, but with God, change is possible. And I was like, oh, hold on. Like, there's one-liners like that throughout. It's like every other line is a one-liner with this guy. But and like, it hit me because maybe like some of you guys, maybe it's like everything needs to change. But I thought about trading, because he said, you know, when you bring God into your life, there's that moment of change, right? You go under the water, you come up as a new person, so to speak, right? Saved, right? By the blood of Jesus, you're saved, right? But then there's a daily commitment. There isn't just like you're done. Okay, that's it. It's a daily commitment, and it made me like reflect on all the things that I've done in my life, and trading being the thing that, you know, we're doing together. And without that daily commitment, you're like, you never are going to change. You'll never break bad habits. So the question to you guys is, what? By the way, a stat: only 30% of people make a New Year's resolution. That's a stat, okay? But if I asked everybody in this room, if I just said, hey, type me, if there's something in 2025 that you want to change, it could be making more money, having a different job, having a better relationship, finding a job, changing a bad habit, getting healthy, in shape, you know, the standard stuff, right? So if you have something that you want to change but haven't made a New Year's resolution, type me. I have plenty, so I will type me. Then the deeper question is, what is one thing in trading that you want to change in 2025? Or, excuse me, you want to change but haven't yet. So one thing in trading that you want to change, okay, about your trading. What's the one trading, we'll call it a trading habit, that you know you need to break or change, but you haven't yet? So you're going to wait for 2025. Or not wait, but you're going to, you know, make this kind of commitment to yourself right now. What's that one thing though? If you know it and you know what it is, type it in chat. I just want to see what everyone has, man. Because I guarantee you somebody's going to type something that somebody else was afraid to type. They didn't want to share it. Holding too long? That's a good one. So watch this. Nick says holding losers too long. 7-day says holding trades when they run against me. Frank says holding basically losers for too long. Right? Stuart, forced trading when sitting at the charts for too long. Yeah, you basically like you see a setup that doesn't exist. I see that. But look at what a lot of people are saying, like holding for too long. That's interesting, right? Yeah, that's the thing, man. I see that as being probably the #1 issue for traders in general. Yeah, just knowing when to get out, huh? It's a tough one. That helps me because now I know what y'all want to work on. I'll put together some stuff for us with that because it is a tough one. It's even, look, I've been trading 8 years and knowing when to get out can be tough. You've seen me hold for way too long. You guys have seen that. So it's not like, okay, so I already have some things in my head. I just don't know if I want to like say it all right here. I almost want to reserve it for you guys that are in the group. So I have some really cool stuff that we're going to go over. And some of this stuff, you're going to be like, oh, I knew that. Like most of the time, you knew that. Come on. If I ask the room, you know, most likely there's going to be answers where you're like, I kind of knew the answer there, but you've been wiggling out of drawdown for a week. You just couldn't take the L, so had to fight out of the mess. It's stressful, but I learned a lot. I'm going to guess that you might be adding to your position to work your way out of it. Let me know. I'm going to guess that's probably accurate. All right. Mike says he wants to let the trades run more. Usually I come out too early. And there's plenty that I could say to that as well. I already have some things in my head for that. You know, the first thing I'm going to say there. The trade that I'm reduced my size. Wait, the trade I am in a reduced. My sizing, it is up. Okay, hold on. It was just a little left stop. Oh, nice. Hey, that's good. Right on. Yeah, there you go. Let her run a ride, baby. Let her run a ride. So second 15-minute candle, we did close down, right? So I'm just taking a look at that. We do show some volume divergence, but CBD is down and money flow is showing a little bit of a upward divergence as well. But the bias for the day is going to be down. And that is just simply because this 15-minute candle range, and I say day, but really we're scalping. So for the next hour or two, that 15-minute candle range kind of shows a lot. So I'd like to see the VFL as well as CBD and money flow. If all three of these can line up, I'd feel good about it. But so yeah, that's why I figured Nick, Martingale, and hedging right on. Yeah, I need to be more methodical with it though, because some of my ads were emotional. Yeah, I get that. You cannot add with emotion, man. If you add with emotion, you're gonna blow your account. Yeah. So remember that you know what to do. You know when to add. You know. You should be adding when the next setup is clear, right? Because if you're adding, that tells me you're doing a really good job with your sizing. So you're not stressed. That's fine. So you're not stressed about, your sizing. And if you're not stressed about your sizing, that's half the battle, because now you're basically taking emotion out of the game. So how can you take emotion out of the game? And we can go more in depth. There's some other tricks that I can go over with you guys tonight in class. I know we have a class tonight. Is it in the calendar? I didn't see it in the calendar. Hold on, let me check. I thought we had a class tonight. No, it's not in there. That's because this is a weird week, man. Everything goes back to normal on the 6th. So next week. And Troy's not going to be able to make it tonight. That's fine. You know, we could do a mini lesson right now. That's fine. I don't mind doing a little mini lesson for you guys and with you guys. I think that's great. But yeah, how do you take emotion out of the game? It's simple. It really is simple. And yeah, so let's do it together. Everybody write something in chat on how you believe or you are taking emotion out of your trading. I want to hear from you guys. What do you do? We'll tackle that one first because that is a mental challenge. And it's not easy, man. So what are some ideas? How can we take emotion out of the game? And don't worry, I'm looking at the chart. I'm not convinced just yet, so I haven't taken any trades. There's a little bit of a hidden divergence, but I'm waiting, guys. I'm going to be real patient here. I'm going to be annoyingly patient, right? And so I'm going to pull up one little chart over here that you guys can't see. And it's not that I'm not hiding anything, am I? How many points is this? It's too much. 140. Okay, let me see something. Sorry, I will get to those answers. Type your answers though, guys. I definitely want to see what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite ready yet. Not ready to pull the trigger just yet, y'all. I'm getting there. Price is pretty bearish. I'm looking for shorts. I'm looking to establish my foothold. Give yourself about 140 points that price could continue up from here. So keep that in mind, but I am going to stack some shorts. It's getting close. So I've decided the method that I want. I've added a new entry model to my bag. This is so when I say price could go 140 points, is that a scalp? No. So keep that in mind. Okay. That is not a scalp. I would tell you when I'm trading my prop account, but this is more for cash account. So I will be stacking shorts, probably 2 max. And we're getting close to the first short being on the board. Okay. Cool. Just fair warning. Okay. Let's check out. Got 1 minute. Okay. So here's some ideas. Here we go. Smaller trade size. Yes, that's the first thing that you can do to easily reduce your emotion in trading. I know it's not sexy or fun, and that's the problem. I'm not here to be sexy and fun. Sorry. Like, it's just not that. I'm not gonna lie to you, but most people do want to get rich fast. So it's gonna suck for them. This is gonna suck for them. Smaller trade sizing is gonna suck. Look at this. You guys know. The next one, smaller sizing from Noob. Damn, we have pulled really hard. Let's see. God, that is, what is that, a 15 minute? Sorry, give me 1 second. Hold on. 1,500. What? Size 15-minute candle. Oh, that's freaking BTC, man. We're looking at the wrong. I'm like, what is this chart over here? All right, sorry guys. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Ah. Okay. Yeah. I was literally looking at BTC over here on my right. And I'm like, 1,500 points. What is this thing on? All right. So 140 points. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I'm most likely going to stack shorts here pretty soon, guys. So, and I'm looking for a scalp as well. So shorts on the cash account are incoming. I'm just waiting for the right moment. A couple things that I'm looking at. Okay. All right. So some other ideas real quick, because I like this. I like the community help. This is cool. Okay. So Stuart says, run through an entry checklist every time. It basically slows down my entry trigger. Yes, bro. A lot of times you might see something and make a move. And how many times do you make that move and you enter the market and then 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, a little bit of time passes by and you're like, oh, I did not see that. How did I not see that? And what Stuart's saying is having a checklist will eliminate that from your trading. That's a solid one, Stu. Nice, bro. And you guys feel free to add more, man. If you have other ones, this is all about taking emotions out of trading. So if you're just tuning in, it's a community list. Okay, this is good stuff. Yeah, nice. Mike says he has a checklist. Be patient, wait for the right entry. A lot of times you don't know if it's the right entry, right? And that's the hard part. You don't know. That's the problem, right? It's like, is this the right entry? I don't know. I'm not a profitable trader yet. So, that's where most people are at, man. Until you have that sense of confidence, it's a guessing game internally. And then when price runs against you, that is the main reason why, for the most part, damn, that just moved down. I was so close to taking that short, guys. It's okay. It's just that was a good spot. We still have no top wick on this 5 minute. So I was waiting for the top wick to get formed and it just didn't happen. I'm like, what the hell? This was a perfect area. Look, this is what I'm looking at. I was looking at this shelf, being honest with you. There's another indicator that I am looking at on the right. I think we'll go back up. Yeah, I'm going to wait. I think we tap into this shelf right here. I don't think it's a lost cause. And I also think we could go up to VWAP. And that VWAP is the top range of this other thing that I'm looking at. So it's interesting that those two are very similar. But so VWAP stretched out. It's like a rubber band. I think we pop back up. If we disrespect this shelf, then that's going to be the last line in the sand. It's going to be that VWAP on the 5. Let me go down to the 5. And, I'm just kind of noticing something else. This is a little bit of an imbalance. Also a shelf that was not tapped. And VWAP is up there, right? So that's why I say price, when we get in this short, when I get in, whatever, price could run up, 140 points or so. Yeah, if she gets past that point, we're going for like a full recovery potentially. But remember this kind of downward pressure is typically, especially, it depends on how price recovers, but you look at this on a lower time frame, it doesn't look like this, which is like a V shape. It doesn't look like it's going to do that. It looks like it'll pop up, come back down. So if I'm wrong and I stack some orders here, which I'll probably do too, cash account, this is called, I would just say day trading. It's not scalping. We'll get to a scalp later because I do need to trade my prop account. Well, I say that, but I just want to be clear. If I see a setup, right? And I'm just being really patient for that. So, yeah, I always say day trading, 8 hours. Like prepare for an 8-hour time period. And if you don't have that time, then don't take a day trade. It's that simple. It's that simple. Loving the stream layout, man. All right, sweet. Thanks. Appreciate that, dog. Know when your plan isn't panning out and when to exit. So that's that. Yeah. And that's the thing. When you're a new trader, you sort of have a plan, But knowing when it's not panning out that's the hardest part, because that confidence just isn't built yet, you know? And so how can you get better at that? Let's dive into that. Think about that. Think about it. You've been trading 6 months. Okay. I've been trading 8 years. Like, there's gonna be a lot of differences, right? I might see things that you don't. So how can you speed that up? How can you get out of trades without, hurting your account? I have some ways. I have some ideas. I'll let you know my ideas too, but I want to hear from you guys. You guys are crushing it on this one. This was like a ton of good insight. So how to know when to exit. Let me ask you guys a question. Since I'm not getting a lot of answers on this, maybe this is a tough one. Now we're diving into that kind of like next layer. A paper cut is kind of like the surface layer of your skin, and now we're kind of going a little bit deeper. So, we talked about how to take emotions out of the game, right? And we talked about having, a plan, reducing your sizing. And now we're kind of going deeper and saying, well, part of it is when I'm in a trade and, really knowing when my idea is done, right? When to take an exit. Stuart says, when you're in profit, follow price action and make use of swings. Damn, bro. Like, yeah. Look, guys, Stuart's been trading in here for like a year, almost a year and a half now, almost a year and a half. So, he's always going to be dropping fire. I just already know. So what he's saying there is the first thing that was on my mind, which is cool. Which is, I like that, Mike. I have to comment on that. This is good. Because Mike says, don't be too greedy. So check this out. I'm going to combine you and Stuart. Ready? I want you to be incredibly greedy. I want you to be so greedy that when you're in profit, I never want you to be thinking about profit targets. I just want you to imagine price rocket shipping and not looking back. And it's not going to happen all the time, Mike. And Stuart knows this. But damn when it does. So let me explain. Stuart said, make use of swings. What he's talking about are shelves. He's saying to follow price action when you're in profit, and make use of what's happened over on the left. These previous swing levels that price breaks. And then what? What does price do when it breaks a level? 99% of the time, what does price do? Type it in chat, guys. You know what a price does. You guys know what it does. It breaks, and then what? After it breaks, you have a nice forceful breakout, some volume. What does price like to do? Yeah. So once it retests, all right, that is the shelf. And I have a video on my channel. It's like 3 minutes long. I say this all the time. But the thing is, man, like, let me give you an example, okay? We'll look at price right now. I'll give you a live example. Look at this 5-minute time frame. Look at the shelves, right? What did price just do? Like, I should have taken that short. I was 2 seconds away, bro. It hit something, and I said, I think she's going to create a top wick, and she never did. She just pulled. But this is perfect. This is a shelf. This is exactly price. Legs down. And she already tapped right here, right? So my stop loss would have been like right in here. If I would have gotten in up here, or I was in a short. But now what? Now you have a consolidation area range. And it's not real clear where the shelf is. I would say these wicks. So this body closing right here is a little strange, getting a little sloppy. But leg down. Once we have the leg down, there'll be a shelf created. Price will tap. Consolidation range will have been created somewhere in here. And then the leg down, and then tap, and then consolidation range, and leg down. Okay. And then tap. And all of these areas are shelves. Shelf. 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 If you can get good at following this, then 1 out of every 8 to 10 trades that you take will be massive. Like stupid massive runners. And the only way you're going to get that in your P&L is if you trail. To have a price target, now let me be clear. If I'm trading my prop account, I have a trailing stop, yes, I need a price target. I need to get out at the high. It sucks. I do not like that rule. I think that rule is stupid. That's just me. Because if I'm a prop firm and I have really good traders on the floor that understand, especially like, think of it. You get into a trade, you're a profitable trader. You've shown me that, you know, and I get it. They don't really know who we are, so they make these rules. But the point that I'm making is you get into a trade, you have zero risk. You have a break-even stop, and you are good at trailing. Why wouldn't I want you to squeeze every little bit out of that move? That makes no sense. How do we know it's going to stop? We don't. So it doesn't really add up to me. I don't get that. But anyways, the only reason I would, rein that back as a prop firm is so that I don't have to pay you more. But it doesn't make any sense because I would make more money, right? Now, you know how I feel about prop firms in general. So, yeah. With that being said, trailing stop is the way to go, man, because, you're going to look at a basket of trades and one of them's really going to make up a big percentage of your wins. And that's fine. That's what all the great traders do. That's what if you look, some of the greats say I was down the entire year, right? And then this one investment, this one trade just crushed it, right? But you'll never get that if you're not trailing price. If you have these made up, take profit levels, you just have to realize they are made up. They're in your head. And if price starts to bounce at one, you can't freak out and just get out. You gotta play the levels. You gotta play, the shelves, man. I would agree with you, Nick. Don't get married to a TP level. Trail stop, take what it gives you. Yes, 100%. Because sometimes it's just going to give you a little bit, and that's fine. Thank the trading spirits that, you're up. Even if it's up just a little bit, And then move on to the next trade. So that's the way that we can, That's the way we can squeeze the most out and know when to get out. That's the way we can have more confidence knowing when to get out. Oh, that didn't come back and respect the shelf. It broke the shelf and closed under it. Okay, I'm out. Simple as that. Now, if you never get a chance and price just goes against you and you never are in profit and you never get a chance to do that, then what are the other ways that we can get out without blowing our account? What are the other things that we can do? You guys give me some ideas of what you do when price just runs against you, purely runs against you. So obviously you could have a stop at a certain distance or a certain place under the prior swing level. This is what the regurgitated, you know, the same stuff that we all hear. And look, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just what everybody does. What are some other things? What can we do? You know, if price, you get into a trade, price runs against you right away, you know, and you're just sort of like, damn, okay, how do I know this is kind of running against me? How do I know when to get out? You guys have been awesome. I'll go first, just to kind of throw some juices in there. So, you know, the easiest thing you could do is just to have an amount that you're not willing to lose. Take, for instance, you know, I have this, I don't know if I'd want to talk about the prop account. Okay, fine. We'll do the prop account. I really don't want to be down more than 20% of my profit. Okay, so profit on the account is like 1,500. Not that much right now because I just started this a couple days ago, but I don't want to be down, you know, 20% of 1,500 is what, 300 or what is that, 1,500, whatever that is. I do the math and figure it out. Actually, that's the, oh, sorry. It's 1,500 plus the 2,500 drawdown. So I would combine those. Okay, so it's 4,000. Sorry, 4,000. So yeah, that makes a lot more sense because I've been down. I was like down like 600 the other day. So as long as I don't go past 20%, I feel pretty good about that. As soon as I start going past 20%, I'm gonna have to probably call the trade of my total profit. 20% of my total profit. So that's like my little rule. What's yours? On my, I have a, I don't remember, I have a 13K account. Let me see. What is it? See what I got in here. 14. Okay. So I have a 14K account. I probably would not want to be down more than 25% on that account. That's a little higher risk. And I'm okay with that because I want to grow it quickly. Right? So that's the account that I'm sort of pushing. And I would say 5,000 on my main account, which is a number. It's not a percentage, right? 5,000 would be about little under 2% on my main account. But I'll be honest with you guys. I'm pretty focused on what we're doing here. I haven't even traded the main account in a few days, so I'm feeling pretty good, man. I wanna see what we could do with this prop. You know, if I can get some pretty good consistent payouts here, I don't know if I want to risk my own money. Why would I want to do that? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. If Apex pays, you know, and I'm consistent and I can do it, which is the other half of the battle, but I think I can. I'm going to give it my best. And, I mean, why would I want to risk my own capital? Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. You guys aren't typing anything. What's going on? What are some other ideas? Let me know if you have any. Okay. So we talked about using a trailing stop. We talked about resizing. That's not sexy. That's not cool. Nobody likes resizing. They want to go full tilt every trade. How about time-based exits? I noticed something, and you'll probably notice it too in your back test. If anyone here noticed this as well, let me know. The trades that I lose take longer than the trades that I win. I'm literally in the trades longer. So you can see in FX replay, you can see how long you've been in trades. And, you know, on the losses side, I'm in trades almost twice as long as when I'm winning. So that's another key. It's like, damn, how long am I typically in a trade for, right? And you may not know that, but it's good to know, because as soon as it starts going beyond that level, I mean, shoot, you may just want to exit and say, you know what? Forget it. I'll just get out and reposition, you know? So that's another idea for exiting. I would say try not to turn winners into losers. This is another thing. A lot of people, they have a TP level or a level on the chart that they're shooting for, and they'll be in profit, and then price will start turn around, and they'll say, no, it'll get there. Instead of maybe just putting a TP at a break-even stop. And there's certain rules to that you could put in place to help you. Like, take for instance, when price gets halfway to my 1 unit, right? So if you're like risk, you think about your risk, and that's a 1 unit. What is that unit? Maybe it's 5% of your account. Maybe it's 1%. Maybe it's a half, a quarter, whatever it is, right? Cut it in half. When you're up that amount, that's where your break even comes in. Or you could use market structure like we've been talking about, and as soon as you break the prior swing level to your left, and if you don't have it on a 1, go down to a 30-second. You don't have it on a 30, go to a 15-second. Because price is fractal, right? So as soon as you break that, all right, boom, break even stop. And now I'm following price on a lower time frame. Some good little push there, little volume push off of this. What level is this? Wow, 21,260. Boy, she really wanted to go down today, huh? Almost 2% dip up to the shelf. Divergence is definitely playing a factor here, guys. So we got a good volume divergence happening right now. Look at this VFL, just cruising. This is the prior. That's pre-market though. Got to be careful of pre-market because it's easy for VFL to get above these levels. That's kind of tricky. Okay, we'll check out the 1 minute here. Yeah, looks like we're going to create that top wick, guys. Nice little volume push. And you can see here, there was no real divergence. Price just made a higher low on this 1 minute. Higher low, push up to the shelf is what I think is incoming. Let me see the 15 minutes. So we got 5 minutes to go. Yeah, she's going to come create that top wick, guys. Okay. Things are changing. The story is changing. The story is changing. There's a top wick just created. Sheesh, I should have taken that long, eh? I'm going to hold off on shorts for now. I'm still looking at them, but I'm looking at them maybe up here at VWAP. Look at the breakout level. Look at over here on the left. Nice breakout level. We're getting above this swing. See volume? Volume says we're above this. And price is above this, so we're going to continue. Sheesh. Okay. I think, oh gosh, I hate to be wrong there, but okay. I'm in a little late. This is a little late, but I am going to, let me do the math here. Hold on. What are the, that was a nice push. It was a 50 point. Okay, so she could come back down from the shelf, but I think we're looking at nice volume. I think she's going to break up here. I think she'll get above, I'm going to draw the blue line. That's the opening, right? 15-minute open. That's the open. I think she's going up to the New York Open is what's happening. So I do want to get into a long. I just don't want to chase, and these are some pretty good candles here. So let's see. There we go. There's a little dip. This will get my buying opportunity in. I am going to use micros. I'm going to go 8 contracts on the micro. Be patient. Be patient. Come on. Give it to me. I want her to come down here. Somewhere down here. This is the shelf. Nice little breakout. Give me a little bit of, give me a little dip there. Give me a little dip. Let's see. I'm going to go, you know what? It's 50 point. Yeah, I'm going to go 6 contracts, not 8. All right. So, all right, I'm in now. 1 minute, 3 minutes to go on that 5. Created the top wick. If she pulls down too hard and doesn't respect these gaps, I will be wrong. I'm okay being wrong because this is downward structure on a 5, right? However, I'm just looking at volume over here. That looks like we could get a nice pop. And I'm not, this is a scalp, man. I'm looking for, can I get 60 points? Maybe not. If she cruises down to the shelf, I could add 1 position here, right? And go for it and see if I could get that bounce. Because if this is the breakout level, you can see the volume right here. This is a shelf, right? Consolidation. All this is consolidation. Break here, boom, tap, go. Deleverage halfway, let a runner go. Let a runner ride, dog. And if I'm wrong, where would the exit be? The exit would be closing a candle body below this range. How many points is that from here? That's too many points. 70 points. Don't do that then. Just do what I want you to do. Thank you. All right. She tapped that fair value gap. Didn't really, I would like for this to have been a turtle suit, you know? Boom, grab the lows, pull, but she didn't really do that, you know what I'm saying? All right, up 30, 40. Give me a push past that level, baby. That's what we want. We want to push past this level, past the shelf, invalidate that, and then I'll be a little bit more excited to cruise up. That's the thing, guys. We don't know what price is going to do right here. You don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. ICT doesn't know. SMC doesn't know. Patrick Whalen doesn't know. My man Rips doesn't know. Nobody knows. Okay? That's how trading works. But we have a plan if price goes against us. That's the key. And the other half is sizing. Trailing. Your money management. It's not necessarily the entry. I have a plan for this entry model if it goes against me. I do have a look, I have a TP, right? But it's a soft stop. And I have to be careful because I'm trading prop. So 140 in profit, 120. I don't want to give that back. We're closing in 30 seconds. Do I have the balls, the guts, no glory to wait? Because this could be the retest at the top of the shelf, and then this pulls down. I lose 120 off the rip, 140 plus another 140. That's 3. So I'd be down like 450 if I let her come down here. Got to be careful. That's the things that you got to be thinking about when you're trading your prop. Is when you're in profit, you have to think, okay, not only am I going to be down, but I'm going to lose the trail stop. So careful. This is getting tricky up here. I want to see nice breakout volume, or this is not going to be looking good and I'm going to dip. Okay. So up 70, 60, 70, not beautiful. Honestly, my sizing is low here in comparison to what I usually trade with. And the reason why is simply because I'm going against the higher time frame trend. There we go. That's that break. 220 in profit. Here we go. All right, going to be cutting this off pretty soon, guys. Let's see. I got 6 contracts on. I'm going to take off 4. Here we go. And taking it off right at, let's see if I can get 300. Come on, baby. Don't give it back. Come on. She's not done. She's not done. She's going to go take out the top. But I am going to be smart and safe. So I am going to take off a little bit here. I was trying to get to 300. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Let's be patient. We got a shelf, a new shelf. There it is. The retap of the shelf. Good. That's the shelf. Calm down. Relax. Look. Follow price action. Just see if we can get her to respect it. That's it. If she doesn't, that sucks. Nothing we can do about it. But we got to see. Come on. Don't do that. Come on. Pull up and respect it. I was really close to just taking a little bit off there. I probably should have. Now I got 200 plus the 150. Now I'm going to be down like 550 if she comes down here. It's not great. Gosh, come on. Man. A little bit of a fake out there. Could be. Down at the bottom of the consolidation. Here's the consolidation range. Don't give this up. Come on, bro. She closes in the consolidation range. That's not what I want to see. Not what I want to see. It's okay. Not really freaking out. It's just now I got 21. Now it's 250, 3, 4, 5. So filling a little bit of this imbalance maybe. And possibly retesting the lower shelf before maybe continuing back up to take out the high. I still think we're coming up here. Let's look at CBD. We're definitely look at volume. Volume is saying yeah. Money flow is saying hey, we needed to tap the brakes. We're a little overbought. Okay, it's getting real now. It's getting real now. Can you handle the heat with me, y'all? Let's go. 5-minute fair value gap. Tapping into it right now. That's good. I want to see the pull from there. Let's. I'm gonna highlight that real quick. All right, it's 5-minute FVG. Would like to see the center of that get respected because that would mean that we're a little bit more bullish. Here's the center. It did tap, so that's good. Who's with me? Smash the like button if you're with me. Okay, we'll work our way out of this trade if she ends up dipping a little bit more. This 5-minute candle looks ugly right now, but we got 1 minute and 30 to go. Would love to see her flip green. Good Lord. All right. This would be a good place to add. I'm not going to add there, though. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Be a little bit more patient. Man, price action just really wonky right now. So that's 4 hundo. That's 4. That's 2,000. Yep, that's 4. Okay. Price action is definitely wonky right now. Definitely a little fake out. This could be respecting this shelf and just pulling down to a lower low. So we got to keep that in mind. I don't want to get myself in too much trouble here. I'm glad that I went light on the sizing. I am going to be adding an order right here. Go. All right, got the middle set. I did add an order. That could be for better or for worse, so be careful. But this is the bottom of the breakout zone. This is what I'm seeing as right here. This is literally where price broke out. So there's a shelf. Let me include the wick. She just tapped. I got pretty good entry. Getting back up here. Come on. At break even, I will reduce my sizing. And five. Okay, so let me take off. So 5 and 5. So I'm gonna go What is that? 5 and 5. So don't quite understand that, but okay. So I'll take off 2 when she comes back up. Man, she gave it to me, and I guess I was looking to the left. She gave it to me. Looks like she's going to pop up. Come on, baby. If she doesn't respect that shelf, we have to assume that she's going down to the bottom of the range. And then you have a real conundrum, because she might break the range and continue down and create another leg lower. But right now, we're in the safety zone. We're in the middle. Here's a high. Here's a low. We're in the middle. Nothing's happening. Don't freak out. I'll get rid of this consolidation box. Okay. There's no resistance really above us like that. We're just fighting the trend, hoping for a bounce. And if she doesn't respect this shelf, we have to just sort of, unfortunately read the room. She came up, man. Look at that. Golly, she came up and I was looking left. Got to be quick. Got to be quick to the draw. I didn't have I could have put a limit right there, but I didn't. Okay, there's the shelf. So far it's holding up, but who knows? That's that 5-minute fair value gap still holding. Sorry, I haven't been looking at chat, guys. Just more focused on my trade. I don't know if you guys are even saying anything, but oh yeah, okay. Now I see you guys. All right. 7-day says Apex lets you have running wins. Okay, but you can't win more than 30% of your total profits. That's the problem. Not problem, but that's what they've said. So look at VFL way up here, right? You say yes, you can. Okay, show me that, because I thought the new rule said you can't. I'm just interested. Now that you say that, I'm like, oh, that kind of goes against what I was told. Okay, what's happening here? What's going on? I think I need to have a stop in place for Apex, right? So what is it? Like, it's 5 and 5. I don't understand here. 5? So it's 5 is the amount of contracts. Okay, so I need to have some sort of stop. Let's see. Buy limit down there. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, multiples of 2. How come this says 5 and 5? I'm so confused how I got to 5 and 5 here, but all right. Interesting. Multiples of 2, huh? Okay. Well, we'll just do 6 down there. And I'm not looking to hold down here, but I think I just need that in there for Apex, for the rules, right? Don't you have to have a stop? See, those are the kind of things like that I hope don't go against me. If I get a payout, I don't want those things running against me, man. Like, oh, we didn't see you put your stop soon enough, so sorry. It's like, well, I wasn't even close to risking, 30% of my profit. So, all right, let's see here. 10,000 on one trade. Yeah, baby. Let's go. This is the trade right here. Let's get the profit target. You know what I'm saying? Here's what I like about this. Okay, price coming down. VFL hasn't broken the prior swing level, so we're good. I'm sorry, not VFL. The CVD. We've cooled down on money flow, so that's good. We got some room. And now all that needs to happen is a little push. That's it. 5-minute time frame looks potentially it's pretty neutral to me, actually. I don't really see much. It's just consolidating lower highs on CVD, possibly a higher low here. That would be nice. Pop up. I mean, obviously you could see there's some buyers that stepped in here, so if we can run that again, we'll be straight. I'm really close here. Just give me a little bit and I can start maneuvering. Hmm. Looks like she wants to break that and go up. I'm going to hold. I'm going to hold. Let's see. VFL's looking nice. Continuing to push those highs. We might get a push. Money flow on the 5 looks nice too. All right. I'm in profit now. She kind of gave me a little worry there, so I'm going to hang on just for a second. See if I can... I might be pressing my luck, but let's see if we can get a little bit more out of this. I was going for 4 hundo for the day. Let's see if I can't at least get close. If not all of it. I think she goes up to those highs, man. VFL's already breaking it. Right there. So, I mean, buyers are stepping in right here. I could reduce and reposition. Let me see where the drawdown is at. Yeah, I lost barely a little bit. I mean, I'm really not... I didn't lose too much drawdown. But I think she pushes here, man. I'll squeeze a little bit out of this. I'm going to take off a little bit. Took 2 off. Leaving 6. I might scale out of this position as we cruise up. Okay? And then I'll be wishing I didn't. Good job, Nick. 2 dubs. Sweet, bro. Good stuff. It's kind of... I mean, it can, you know, make your nerves tick a certain way, adding, you know. This certainly doesn't feel great, you know, being in a position where I know it took off a little, let me see. So what is it, 2,500? So that's nothing, really. I mean, 24, that's like, you're talking about less than $100. And if I had 20 accounts right now, I mean, I'd be probably happy, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Go. Get above that level. Go. Look at VFL cruising, kind of tapering off a little bit up here, though. So, come on. What? Come on. $45. Give me a break. There's a shelf. I'm just looking at price action. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong chart. Let me zoom in here. Show you what I'm looking at. Things change, guys. Gotta stay with me, dog. All right. Shelf. Boom. There it is. Right. I'm just seeing consolidation. Sorry. This is a shelf. I changed the elf on the shelf to cheersing for the new year. Okay. This. Buy. Doesn't matter anymore. See the 5. Yeah, the CVD's looking iffy. If it breaks higher, this is going to run. Gosh, I'm right there, though, man. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, let's see. 23, 24. Do I call it at 170? 60. I really want to call it around 350 to 4 and grab a win, but I think she could push, man. Let's see. Yeah, VFL's kind of tapering off now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna dip around 350. If I can get 350, it'd be great. I'm gonna let's see. Gonna buy, I'm gonna sell. Let's see. I'm gonna taper off a little bit more here. Tapering off 2 more right now. There's 3. I should have held. Shit. There it is. Okay, there's a shelf. Let's see if we respect anything right now. Come on, baby. We respected that prior shelf. Now we're in a trend. Come on. Be a trend. Here it is. Right there. Continue the trend up. Come on. We're your friend. There you go. Trend is your friend. Go. kind of a wonky trade. I'm gonna taper off 2 more. I know, I'm kind of a wuss. Oh, gosh. Tapering off 2 more. Hold on. No, not yet. If it doesn't respect that tiny little shelf, I will. I think that'll be it. Damn. Really wanted a good trade out of this, though, man. Yeah, she's looking okay right there. She's looking okay. Come on. Give us another leg up. Do it. Go. Go. Right there. Okay, she opens low. That's good. She opens low. That's good. Okay, because we want that bottom wick. Then we want to flip green and go up. Okay, so when you're in these kind of positions and you see price opening low and you want to go up, that's kind of a good sign. As long as it can get back to the green, right? As long as it can get back in a green territory. Okay, so let's see here. Come on. Push. Give us that top wick now on a 1. I know I'm just looking at a 1 minute, but 5 minutes looks neutral. This is all a range on the 5, so we could be going down to the bottom of that range. We got to be very, very, very careful here. Okay. Yeah. I'm out. What a wuss. What a wuss, man. I'm out. Didn't respect the shelf. Can't hold it. Still a win. What'd I lose on my trailing stop? That pisses me off. Damn. I lost a little more than I wanted to on the trailing stop. 22.98. So was that 23, 24? Oh, 200 bucks. Yeah, I lost like 200 bucks on that trailing stop, even though I ended up. $141 up. And if you're holding, you know, you're in a better out than me, probably. But nice job on the dubs. Good stuff, guys. Yeah. And, you know, took a little bit of a gamble down there, but the sizing was just right, man. That was perfect sizing. I would say that's perfect size. You can't be mad at that, right? Yeah, that sizing was just perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not mad at that trade at all, dude. I think that's a pretty good job all the way around. This is a good call. To get out right there is a good call because look at the 5. You have to admit that that's a range on the 5, right? You have to just see that. And when price, I thought this candle was going to close up here. If it did, I'd be holding right now. But it didn't. It ended in this weird consolidation area, right? That could be, this all could be just consolidation right there. So I'm not really interested in holding. That was all the way around. Pretty good. So the question is, was it wrong to take the long up here? Because in retrospect, I had a TP. Let me go to the 1 minute. Let me just reflect. I like reflecting on my trades. Sometimes right after I take them is the best time. Right, so we break the level. And then this shows higher, right, still says we're going up. Get this a little bit more in view. Right, so see, volume flow is way higher, right? So it's over here. It's above this wave, man. Look at, we're going up here. That's what it's saying. I mean, we're doing that. Cash account, I'd be long. Let's see here. Hold on. How many points is this? Yeah. You see this shelf right here? This price target that I have is pretty damn good, dude. I think that's going to get hit. If you have a cash account, I think you need to be thinking up here. We're no longer trending down. On a 5, no longer trending down. From a 5 under that is not a 15, but you know, the let me see, the bands. Let me see. Where's VWAP? Sorry, I might sound a little all over the place. I promise I'm not in my head. Yeah, see this VWAP? That's what I was trying to look at. Look. All right. Price target here, right? So I think price is definitely coming up here. We're gonna test VWAP is what we're gonna do. Mark my words, man. We're gonna test VWAP. That's where price is going. Somewhere in this range right here. She might even keep going. And it depends on what I see with the volume. See, this area just has not been tested. And I think volume is showing us the way right now. And CVD is a little lagging. But it does show a nice little, you know, this is a pattern that it's like a squeeze pattern, right? So if she can break that to the upside, I think you already see price gone. Like she's gonna go up. That's what I think, you know? And I'm not just thinking it, I'm looking at things that if you weren't looking at these indicators and had no idea, then you just be like, oh yeah, I think it'd do this and this. And how crummy is that to not have a little bit more information? So smash, I'm talking punch the like button if you like more information on your chart so you can actually see a little bit more as to what price is saying. That's nice. I like that. What do y'all think? I like that. Now, the key is to not lean into it too hard because it's, you know, not always accurate. That's just what it is. But when multiple things line up, that's where I go, okay, something is here, right? What's funny is I hear my kid, my little 4-year-old saying, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. He's like crying downstairs. But in my head, I'm listening. I'm like, okay, I can tell how severe it is by the tone of his cry, you know? And I'm here, I'm like, yeah, he's okay. I don't think there's any blood. The other day, he busted his lip hard, man. I mean, really, really hard. He was blood everywhere, dude. It was wild. I couldn't see in there because it was just gushing blood. And I felt like a doctor. I took some gauze, you know, and I was like, I think I'm going to do the right thing here. Okay. Opened up the top of his lip, stuffed the gauze in there, pressed. He was screaming, dude. I was like, I didn't press too hard. It's like comforting him. He's a trooper though, man. He's tough. And he's still crying. Let me just make sure he's okay. All right. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hey, are you okay, buddy? Are you okay? He's all right. He's all right. Nick, not sure if you're gone, but later. Cool. 2 wins on this live, but down on the day. Well, it's all right. Just stay at it and don't overtrade, you know? Make sure you have good setups, and yeah, it does help to trade with someone. So I think it's like, if I could go back in time, I would have like started a trading group way sooner. And I'm not talking like a paid group or anything, like just a group that I can trade. Hey, do you like trading? Cool, me too. Do you want to come trade just for fun? You know, and that sort of, I don't know, holds some level of accountability, responsibility, you know. Accountability is really, that's the thing. Yeah. So cool. We got a couple of ideas. Smash the like button if you haven't. Get that sucker going. Looks like we lost a couple people. That's okay. No worries. Let's see here. Yeah, so that's where I think price is going, guys. Yeah. Kind of a bummer that I'm only a 140 on that, but Rental says lost some but gained some. All right, I like that. I think I like that. Lost some but gained some. Okay, I like it. Mike, big fat dub with strong arms. Good stuff, bro. Very nice, man. Yeah, I mean, if I oversized that trade, I would have been down more than $600, $700 in that prop with the trailing, right? That's the key, right? So, cheers, brother. All right, it's 10:13. So I'd like to find another trade. I'd like to put on another trade here, get it done. I'm not trying to force a position, so that's really important. I'm looking to take shorts. I'm going to be, I'm a little hesitant, I'm not going to lie, but I am waiting to take some shorts. I just don't, man, came back. That was, how many points was that? Damn, I missed a 75-point move from that shelf. This was a 75-point move, so I was going to take it right there. Was it there or here? No, it was here. And then this would have dipped 83 points. I would have probably been at around 50. I should have taken that short right there, man. That's what should have happened. Yeah, a couple things. 1 minute trend line, right? You break the trend line, you come back to the breakout. So that's interesting. I'm not like a trend line guy, but I'm not an anything guy. That's, you guys notice that? I'm not an anything guy, dude. There's a lot of people that get married to stuff. I'm not married to anything but my wife. You know what I'm saying? And God. Which, yeah, it's kind of weird. Married is not the right term, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah, like, there's a lot of ways to win in the market. So I'm not just looking at one setup. I think that's a huge mistake to always just look at one thing and like not experiment with anything else ever. In the beginning, when you first start to trade, I think it could be a benefit to learning a strategy and going and back testing the crap out of it. But if you're here, like right now, if you're trying to trade the one strat for life and you're in this chat, this room, you're wasting your, well, you're here for just watching purposes, right? Listening, maybe getting some tips. That's it. But the actual entry model is not going to happen. We're nowhere close to the lows or the highs. So what are you doing? Right? You're just sort of looking for a trade. And that's not following your model. So get out of here. Does that make sense? Hopefully you guys understand what I mean when I say that. All right. Higher lows, flat top shelf up here at the highs. That's the resistance. Okay. So that's a 5-minute resistance level right there. Flat top highs, higher lows. The next stop is a breakout. The breakout is going to be about 50, 60 points. That's going to hit my TP level here. I'm not going to just trade. Am I going to trade? Here's the thing. If I use less sizing than I normally use on Apex, I don't know what that means. Consistency rule, man. And they've been very clear about that. So you got to use like average sizing. You know, you got to use like normal sizing is what I'm saying. I used about, you know, close to half. So I don't think that's a problem. And I added to my position. So I don't think that's a problem either. Because I didn't, yeah, I've read about that. So they just say, you know, you can't like over add. You can't add 2 times your initial position in martingale. They don't like that. Which is fine. I don't want to do that. So price is chilling off. It's going back to sort of not even an equilibrium, but it is chilling. If you think about how MAs work, you know, moving averages, you know, the moving average is way out here. And now as price is moving up, you know, that moving average is kind of like this. It's like, now we're kind of like, okay, are we going to just do something like that? We don't know. You know, there's a lower band. You know, it might even be steeper than that. And then there's the middle. You know, I don't even think that where that's the middle up, but something like this. And so we're pressing the top of the band is what I'm saying, and we're in a downtrend. So I'm looking at this area. It looks like price is cruising right now. If you're in a long, congrats. Price is going to hit my price target. Just letting you know. You like how confident that is? I know you like that. Literally just told you this is the resistance, higher lows. This is a pattern that we see all the time. There's the breakout. There's price target. And it's about to hit. And I just didn't want to take the long yet. I wanted to see the breakout. And ready for the long? Hold it. We haven't hit TP yet, which is great. So I'm looking at price to come back down here. Right there. And I will buy 6 right there if she does. Let's see if I can get it. Come on. I put it on the chart. I put it on the... let me put it in here. Sitting right about there. Open up the 1 minute. There we go. I don't want her to take that level before coming back down. I really prefer her not. Because I'm looking to short. I know that's crazy. I'm going longs and shorts, but that's the bias on the day is down. We're hitting a higher level of equilibrium, we'll call it. Dude, Stuart, beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Way to take what I was saying and apply it. That's awesome. I'm looking for the wick test, man. And if she doesn't give it to me quickly, I got to delete this order, which sucks. But that's okay. We still got the fair value gap. This candle, I would really appreciate giving it to me. But she may not. She may not. I'm going safer because this is the prop. So... yeah, took out that the 15-minute high. I mean the start of the New York session, right? This is where she's at right now. So going to take that out, and then bouncing off of VWAP, and I will be there. I'm gonna greet her at VWAP with a nice fat short. That's what I'm going to do. Am I? Now I'm questioning. Yep, there's that price target hit. Congrats. Damn, man. Tell you what. Should listen to myself sometime, eh? 7-day, and Mike say, congrats, Stuart. Of course. If there's one person in here that I know is going to take action, it's going to be Stuart. Mike, we need to get on, man, and do an interview. I'd love to tell people your story. One, two, team two. She's close to VWAP. Hasn't hit it, but she's close. Here we go. Coming back down. I'm probably going to get filled here. Come on. Give me the nice drop, the dippity drop into this area. Come on. Come on, baby. There we go. There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just a little bit more. 2, 4, 6. All right. Adding on 2. Deleting this 3. I'll be scaling in right here. In case that's all she wants. But if she goes a little lower, that's fine. I'll scale in another 2. There we go. Okay, 2 right there. That's 4. Looking for 2 more to make it 6. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. A little bit lower. Hopefully this is legal. If she doesn't go any lower, that's fine. But I am going to put another order right here. That's going to be my buy for 2. Okay. Then I'm going to go here. Make this 6. And I'll put a stop loss down here. Right there. That'll be a sell. Right. And then they like TPs too, right? So I got the TP. So let's just put a TP out here. I am looking at 21,430. That's going to be right about, I'm going to put right here. So it's going to be, what is that, a sell? Yeah. There we go. All right. Okay, did she take my 3rd order? Oh, yeah, she did. Okay. All 3 orders in. There's a 6. Okay. There's a shelf right there. So that's what I'm looking for her to respect and pull up. Continue the wave higher. Haven't really checked any of this, so I got to be looking at this. Yeah, that wave higher is nice. Nice little wave up. As long as we don't fall apart here. This isn't sexy. Give me a green candle right there. This is, I don't like seeing CBD like that. CBD is under this prior wave. This is the prior wave over here. That's kind of showing some bearishness. I don't like that, man. She could pop up here at least. That'd be great. I might take it early. I might be pressing my luck right here, man. She came close to VWAP. Didn't quite tap. That could be all she wrote up there. I do have a made up, level in my head of where I think she might go, but let's be real. All the TP levels are made up. They're in your head, dog. The faster you realize that, the faster you'll be able to let go of ideas easily. And now I do it all the time. Just look at price. What is she saying? It's very difficult to do, especially when you first start to trade. But The faster you get good at it, the faster you can get out of losers without really hurting you. That's the key. I don't like how 1 minute dropped below this prior area here. Now, you do know this is a soft stop for me, right, guys? So I'm not out right there. I am in a position. I'm just putting it on the board so you can see it. My level for stop is much lower. I wouldn't let it get there, but I have to put something on the board. It's like right here. How many points is that? That's like 69 points. Yeah, I don't know. We'd have to see. I really don't want to be risking more than... Well, I already took 200 off that trailing stop. I got to be careful there. 2240. I'd like to make up for that. That'd be great. Just give me a $200 win, and, you know, I'll take the 350 and bounce. See you guys later. You know? That would be nice. CVD popping below this area right here. Right here. And that may not be a great sign for this long, but if I can see CVD recover, you know, strongly, that'd be great. That's on a 1. I am looking at this 5 still and going, well, that's saying we're going higher. So, I mean, I'd like to get a little bit higher than that and actually go test VWAP. And I think testing VWAP would be healthy for price action right now. Oh, look at that. We popped up. Well, look at there. There you go. All right. Let's see if we can respect this shelf. I am going to change this now. This is not resistance. I don't know why that's there. That should be a shelf. Let's see if we could just respect that. Get past these little fair value gaps on the left. That'd be great. We've already sort of filled this imbalance, so that's good. How many points is that? Really looking at like 30 points, which, I mean, that's kind of far for a scalp, but that's okay. I mean, it's fine. It's just really be looking at like 10 points would be plenty. The story's changing here on this 1 minute, like dramatically. I'm starting to feel like the push. What is going on here? We got to push, man. The story's changing, and I'm trying to keep up with it, but see how this higher low on CVD over on the 5? This is the same kind of breakout pattern as price action gives you all the time for a bullish move, right? So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the CVD to pop above this range, and then I'd see price action up here. And this would be up here, like 40, 50 points. Touching VWAP. That's what I'm looking for, man. Pretty much break even on the trade. Again, looking for like, you know, really looking for like 200 bucks on this trade. That'd be great. That'll push my stop up to 25 for the trail stop, and I'll be leaving with pretty much a pretty good goal for the day, about 350, which my goal is 400, but I'm not going to sit here and try to press that every day for no reason. Right. So got $30 in profit now. Keep pushing. Go up to the highs now. Here we go. There's 40. Protect your stop loss, man. I mean, protect your entry. Okay. If you're in profit right now, I'm trying to go for a little more of a push, but this is a good, that's a scalp right there. That's your 10 points. That's your 12 points. That's what a lot of people go for. It's perfect, right off the shelf. There doesn't get better entry than that, man. So whether it holds now and pushes, I can't tell you. Nobody knows that, but that is the scalp. That's the win right there. 20 points, you know, headed into 13, now pushing into 17. All right, that fills the fair value gap. If we can get past that, we're going to the highs. And we're real micro. We're thinking really micro right now. Just keep that in mind. Would like some volume here, but she's not giving it to me, is she? Now I got to worry about that trailing stop as well as, okay, so 60, 80, that's 80. So it's 20. If I take it at the high, that'd be fine. A little bit of consolidation up here. I'm looking at the CVD recovering very nicely. Volume flow is looking okay. Not great. Remember, we're right at VWAP. So if she comes up there and taps VWAP and you're still in this trade, you might get a nasty rejection. All right, there's 113, 111, 114, 116, 120. Come on, push past that level, man. 75 is, she may fail swing here. She could definitely fail swing here. That is something that she could do. I'm also looking over here at the 5-minute. And it just looks like a really nice potential recovery. I might even say that I'm not going to look for shorts at VWAP. I'm actually going to let this play out and see if she recovers past VWAP because she's looking really nice on this 5-minute. And I think this is ready for a breakout. Look at this. Look at this CVD. The order book is just looking heavy, looking like it's getting set up for longs, man. And I also just don't want to press my luck. I mean, come on. Like, you know, it's a Monday. No news. This is hanging out up here too long, man. I want to push. So that's 6. I could potentially reduce sizing up the top. I'm not looking at reducing anything. I'm just thinking out loud. Sorry. She's definitely hanging out here a little too long. I don't like that. I'm looking at the CBD. I'm looking at VFL. I want those to push, man. Go, go, go. Get above that range. Show me some. If she can get volume flow is looking like she wants to potentially push above prior range, right? Prior swing. So if that happens and price is down here, I could potentially hold for that hidden divergence there. CVD is looking pretty good too, just not above the range yet. So definitely wish that both of these would show me that. I don't know what money flow is doing. I'm not really interested in money flow right now. Tapped. The only thing we have up here is VWAP, and boy, is she rounding out. All right, just fair warning, I could exit this trade any second and be happy. I'm honestly, the longer it takes, the worse off I am, according to my stats, and we're already past getting back up to the highs. Let's see, if we don't push right here, I could exit and be happy. I'm waiting. That's 120, 140, 150. If we get to about 180, I might dip, guys. So 150s right around the corner. Let's see if we can break 150. There it is. Okay. Breaking through the 150s, going to the highs. There's 170. There's past. Let's see if we get a volume push here. If we get a rejection, I'm out. There's 160, 150, 140. All right, I'm out. I have to be out. I don't want to risk 150 down on my trailing stop that hit prior swing high. That could be a little what we call a turtle soup action. She's super close to VWAP. Anything can happen right there. I do think she's going to hit VWAP, but that doesn't mean she's going to hit VWAP, right? So I have to be smart. That's another win, and I gotta take it. You know, 270 is not that bad. Going for 400 on the day, but look at my trailing stop now. Brought that sucker right back up, 24.24. You know, I want the max. That's the key. I gotta be smart. And at that level, I saw a little rejection. If I see when we hit that prior swing high, right? If I see this first retest of that prior swing, if I see this kind of rejection, I'm out. If I just hang on and try to just see if she can just boom, just push real hard, right? Then I'll hang on, because that becomes a shelf, right? Then I could take this shelf, move it up here, and I'm like, okay, cool. We're probably going to, that doesn't mean that we don't get through it right now. We probably will. We'll probably go up to VWAP and maybe smash through VWAP. Because like I said, if you look at 5-minute VFL is above this morning's high up here. I mean, shoot, that's 240 points, man. That doesn't mean go long, because it's a Monday. There's no news. So be careful, okay? So Stuart says 850 to go to pass the challenge. 2360 drawdown. That's my man. There you go. This week we should pass. Yes. But don't over trade. Okay. I'm probably done for the day on that account. 270. It's not what I wanted, right? But, you know, I'm not going to sit here and complain about it. That would be dumb, right? So what do I have? Is it 3K or is it 3,500? I think it's 3K, right? To pass Apex. I think it's 3K. So what do I got here? What was that? $1,200 to go. And remember, you got to trade for 8 days in a row, right? So I think 8 days for me will be, see, I think I started last Tuesday. So no, was it last Tuesday? Because Christmas, I didn't trade. I don't remember, man. It tells you, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I just forget where, but if you go into Apex, it'll actually tell you, you know, how many days you've traded and all that. Somewhere, I think it tells you somewhere in here, like in your stats somewhere. I just don't remember. But anyways, 1,200. So the way I look at that is 4, 8, 12. That's 3 days. If I hit my target. If I don't, maybe it adds an extra day or two, right? Okay, so what? Not a big deal. That's just to hit goal. I'll probably ask for a payout. I don't want to ask for a payout. You can ask for a payout, but it reduces your drawdown. Your drawdown goes from like 2,500 to like, I think you can go down to like 2,000 or 2,100. I think something like that. But the point is, why not just trade for an extra 4 days, be 1,200 up, and just take the 1,200? Why not? You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. Some people look at it like, well, that's a risk, so take your money. Totally agree. I think if you're, you know, a newer trader, maybe, and I hesitate there because it's almost like if you're a newer prop trader, which that includes me, then take your profit. So I'm kind of, maybe I'll take a little. I don't know. I'm not here to like, you know, try to get a payout real fast. I want big payouts. I want nice payouts. You know what? I probably will submit a payout for like $200 just to make sure I met the rules and the requirements and like they're going to pay me. That's what I'll probably do. But I'm not there to take $1,000 or $2,500. Like, I'm not there for the big payout. That comes later. You know, that's where my head is at. And price just hit my TP level. So there you have it, folks. There's VWAP. And like I said, I'm not going to take a short. I thought we would recover faster. And if it was a fast recovery, I would have taken the short at VWAP. There's reasons for that. I'll go over that in a class with you guys that are in the private group. If you're in the Skool group, drop the wins, baby. And you guys have a great rest of your trading day. I'm going to bounce. It's been fun. But that's it. That's all she wrote for me today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. 8:30 a.m. in the Skool group, live, no delay, in real time, being able to chat with you with your mute off if you want. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye, team. Over and out.